right, good morning, guys. It is wedding day, and we, the bridesmaids, and we are all walking to the dry bar. We are headed to the fashion mall, which is that big old thing sticking up over there, and we are getting our hair done at the dry bar today. Some of us have never been to a dry bar. You know, I've been a million times. So we're gonna go get our hair done. We had breakfast this morning at Junior's, and I had some pancakes and bacon to get me started. It's a beautiful day in Vegas. Look at this. Gorgeous day for a wedding, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's beautiful. All right, everybody say hi. Wedding day. All right. And we'll show you our hair when we made it to the dry bar. How far did we walk in this place, do you guys think? 10, 13? No, it was like 20, I think. Wasn't it like 20 minutes we walked? It's a beautiful tour. Yeah, so we're at the dry bar. You can kind of see it here. I'll turn it around. This is the dry bar. And we're all going to get, I don't know what we're getting actually. Tori's getting a scalp massage. She got ahead of this way. So we're going to have them massage her scalp. Anyway, we're gonna do this, and then what are we doing? I don't know. We got a lot of time. Yeah, it's a fun day. It's the wedding day, guys. All right, we'll show you our beautiful hair afterwards. I haven't washed my hair in like 5 days because I was waiting for this. So 5 days, no wash. All right, hey guys, hair is done. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. I'll show you the other girls as soon as they get done. We are finished. And it is a quarter till 10, I think. Yeah, so we're making really good time today. So anyway, having a great wedding day, and we'll see what's next. All right, we'll see you later. We are walking back to Resorts World. Hair done. Lori, Tori, Terry. We all got our hair done. I absolutely love the hair. We are headed back. We have a lot to do. Brian and my brother are going to pick up stuff for the reception, and us girls just get to kind of chill for a little bit. So we will see you later.
Friends and family, please rise. Right there, perfect. Present Debbie to Brian. Thank you. Turn face each other, hold each other's hands. Thank you, everybody. You may all be seated. Work. Remember the first date you went on? The things you did, the things you talked about, the things you laughed at. Meeting each other's friends and family for the first time. Exciting moments. I go to a magical moment. The moment of your first kiss.
She told everybody about that.
So you guys all know.
Yeah, we all.
Yeah.
One of the sweet. It's on YouTube.
It's funny.
That's awesome. That's how you look familiar.
Yeah.
And as time moved forward, each of you fell in love. Those three little words just swirling around inside of your heads. Now go to that moment when each of you started saying that you love each other more, and everything changed. You knew that you found the one. Time that you decided to get married. So from that moment of yes to this moment of I do, you've been making promises to each other. Think about those conversations you may have had, those sentences in which you said, when we get married, I will, you will, we will. Those are actually the beginning of your wedding vows. In the next moment, you are going to say some words. And while those words are vows in their own right, they are also a way of you two saying to each other, remember all those things I said, all those things that I promised you. Here I am. I meant every single word. Ryan, you take Debbie in the presence of your witnesses to be your lawful wedded wife.
Yes, I do.
And Debbie, you take Brian in the presence of your witnesses to be your lawful wedded husband.
Absolutely.
It counts. It makes it a perfect day. Now the wedding ring is a sacred symbol and to seal the vows you're about to make. May I see the wedding rings, please? Thank you, sir. We all know the analogy of the ring being round with no beginning and no end. What we don't think about is the hard work that went into making these rings. The miners that found the precious metal. The jeweler that took that metal and shaped it into something beautiful and everlasting. Just like those miners, you two found each other. And just like that jeweler, you took your love and you shaped that into something beautiful and everlasting. Right? Place the ring into Debbie's left ring finger. As you hold her hand, as you see the future in her eyes, repeat these words. With this ring,
I
am yours.
am yours.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
In sickness and health.
In sickness and health.
Only to you.
Only to you.
Forever.
Forever.
And now, give her hand a kiss. That was perfect. Debbie, you will do the same thing. Place the ring onto Brian's left ring finger. As he holds his hand and see the future in his eyes, repeat these words. With this ring, I am yours. For better or worse. For richer or poorer. In sickness and health. Only to you. Forever. And with these rings, your vows are now sealed. You may hold both each other's hands like before. So in closing, you know how in most couples there's one person that usually falls asleep first?
Yeah, for sure. Unless we're watching a movie. Yeah.
There's this little moment where the one who's awake will kiss the one who's asleep, whisper those words of love, and even though they're sleeping, they'll actually say it back to you. Great moments, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop flirting, never stop admiring, never stop laughing. That way, as you two continue to grow together, your love will stay strong. Well, your rings have been exchanged, and your vows have been said. And here comes the part we've been waiting for. By the authority vested in me by the great state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Seal it with a kiss. Woohoo! All right, thank you everybody, and may all be seated.
Picture time first.
Oh, pictures, yeah. Yes. Is that good? All right. Okay. Hello, we're married.
Officially married.
Yeah.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Oh.
Woo!
And the people go crazy.
1, 2, 3. Na 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 Hey, we're doing that at 3
She's done sober.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. So we have any small plates. We don't.
No, but we just use big plates. We got plenty of them.
Tori knew I didn't have time to find buses. I was so stressed out. I was working. I called her on the way to work. She goes, "What do you need? How many people do you need? What do you need?" She called me back. "Is it okay if it has a stripper pole?"
I wasn't on that bus.
And then she wrote me back, no stripper pole. They have to take them all out because of some kind of ordinance. I know. It's one of the stripper poles. Anyway, they took such good care of me, all of you. And I was so mad because I'm like, they're all texting behind my back. And I'm like, but they're taking
Well, they
care
do
of
that
me.
every day anyway.
I know. But anyway, I want to ask you guys a question, and I've told a few of you. Because I started a little slot channel about 5 years ago. And I was at a really low place in my life. I had left my nursing career. It was COVID. It was a horrible time. I came to Vegas on a whim, and I won $5,000 on a slot machine. And I never played slots. And I came home. That crazy son of mine said, "Mom, somebody does this on YouTube. You ought to watch it. His name's Brian Christopher. Go watch it." Started watching it. I'm like, I could do that. So I went back to Vegas for $100 for a freaking, I don't know. It was like during COVID, so nobody was flying. The airports were empty. I was getting first class for $100, and a flamingo was picking me up at the airport and putting me in a hotel. And I started this little channel. And I want to know right now, with all of you here, how many of you would have never met me had I not done that? Just raise your hand. You were supposed to wait till that. I'm serious. I wouldn't have known hardly any of you had I not started that little channel. And mind you, that channel has lost a lot of interest to me because this man has taken all my interest. But had I had not started that channel, I would have never met this man. He would have never messaged me on Instagram. He said, "Hey, I'm Brian."
It slid into your DMs. Right?
And I remember the day I went to Saboba Casino because he told me I needed to go there. And him and Alex were in a room. And I knocked on the door. I was very late. And Brian opened the door. And he looked at me. And he gave me a big hug. And he goes, "Man, you're short."
You're shorter than you looked on TV.
Yeah. So, that's the first thing he ever said to me. And I was walking with Alex, and I told Alex, "I really like this guy." And he goes, "Well, he has a girlfriend." I'm like, "Oh, well." In my head, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to marry this guy. And I don't know what it was. I didn't know what about him. Until one day, when I said, "Vanessa canceled on me." We were supposed to go eat dinner. And she had to cancel because a family thing came up, and Brian said, "Give me your address." And he drove to my house, and he walked into my house, and he said,
But hold on, you gotta tell me, I was already broke up with that girlfriend by that
"Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, yeah."
You sound bad.
Yeah, no. This was my important.
Don't forget, please.
There's some gray area there.
Yeah, this is months later. Believe me, I had to hear all about the breakup. So anyway, it's a month later. I'm thinking nothing's happening with him. I talk to him on the phone every single day. Text with him every single day for probably 6 months at that point.
Yeah, at least.
And he walks in my door, and I'm shaking. And I'm on the phone with Lori. And Lori, because Tori wouldn't answer her phone. And so Lori answers. And I'm like, "Lori, what do I do? This guy's coming to my house." And she goes, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know what I'm thinking." So I'm freaking out. He walks in my house. He gives me a hug. And he says, "Sit on the couch." And he grabs my hand, and he said, "I'm crazy about you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'd like to date you." And here we are, a year and a half later.
Yeah.
So, starting a YouTube channel was probably not the greatest thing, but it was the greatest thing for me because I wouldn't have all you in my life. So, thank you. And this song that we are going to dance to is called Keeper of the Stars. And it starts off, it was no accident, me finding you. So, we're going to play. And if somebody can turn it up on the volume on that thing, you can touch it. Anyway.
Just a little bit louder.
Told you guys about.
All right, we can stop.
Yeah. Now over here next to your bestie.
What's in this shirt?
It's about both of you.
Oh, I'm supposed to love you too?
Yes.
So where are you going? Try to sneak out.
So I'm Tori. I'm sure y'all know that, the one that didn't answer the phone. I have the incredible honor of standing here today as Debbie's maid of honor. Today is a joyous occasion as we celebrate the beautiful union of Debbie and Brian. I first encountered Debbie. She explained a lot of this, so sorry. I first encountered Debbie through her slot channel on YouTube. I was one of her earliest followers, and almost instantaneously we clicked like two puzzle pieces, stuck like glue. Debbie, being the generous and trusting soul she is, made me a channel moderator. We arranged to meet up, was it within the first year?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
a couple months? I don't
Me and
remember
Vinny were
exactly.
sitting at a restaurant.
Oh, we were at a
and-
coffee shop. It was in the morning. We met and we got coffee. And I remember
Yeah.
you saying, "This is girl messaging me from my channel." And Tori called that day, and it was like a
And we were like, let's go to Vegas.
Yeah.
And we met you in
Here we are.
Vegas.
So I think we meet in Vegas once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Ever since.
Yeah.
So it turned into such a great friendship. It's amazing to think how our shared passion led to this unbreakable bond that we have today. Trying not to cry. From the moment I met Debbie, I knew she was someone special. She had this incredible ability to light up any room with her smile and make everyone around her feel valued and loved. We have shared so many wonderful memories together, late night talks, countless laughs, and yes, countless tears too.
Yeah.
Then along came Brian.
Along came a spider.
Their story began over a little bit of slot community drama, with Brian, the gallant protector, looking out for Debbie before he even truly knew her. It started with daily phone calls, establishing a deep and honest friendship. When they finally met in person, they shared what Debbie calls the most amazing kiss of her life. And from that day forward, they were inseparable. They sure complement each other in the most beautiful ways. When I first met Brian, I saw the way he looked at Debbie with so much love and admiration. I knew that Debbie had found someone who truly understood and cherished her. Brian, you compliment Debbie in the most beautiful ways, bringing out the best in each other, which I just said. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Debbie brings spontaneity and passion, while Brian brings calm and thoughtfulness. Together they create a balance that inspires all of us to believe in true love. As a couple, Debbie and Brian are like a perfectly mixed cocktail. Debbie is the fun, fizzy soda, and Brian is the reliable, steady whiskey.
Cheers!
If you have a drink, let's raise our glasses to Debbie and Brian. May your life, I don't know what I did with mine. May your life together be filled with endless joy, unwavering love, and countless beautiful moments. Here's to a lifetime of happiness, humor, and a love that grows stronger every day.
Cheers.
Time this week, and Billy, and
My brother,
yeah,
Billy too.
yeah,
Billy and Billy.
Senior, Billy Jr.
Yeah.
Matt, amazing son, and met your daughter, amazing daughter as well. I'm just looking forward to all the more times together and happy times, and when I first met Debbie, I wasn't, I dated one person in 6 years, and I just happened to be dating them when I met Debbie, and that didn't work out. It was only short-term dating anyway. And then so I just grew to like Debbie and her little spunky spontaneity, and her little firecracker personality, and
Debbie? No.
so she definitely adds more spice to my life for sure. But yeah, I definitely, oh, you got some case here too.
Well, I wonder if I got here.
But yeah, I'm just so proud to be with her, and happy and looking forward to all the years we're going to have together. And thank you everybody for supporting us, and we're looking forward to spending more time together, many years with you guys. And yeah, and it wouldn't, you guys have been, her bridesmaids have been amazing for huge support to her and her father and everybody too. And my friend Alex and Co will talk in a minute, but I've known him for like a decade. We got into some trouble together here and there in the casinos a few nights, and a few too many drinks, and I think we were drinking in the room hanging out when we met Debbie, because I was nervous.
They don't remember the whole dinner with me.
I was nervous to meet her.
That was fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I think a lot of it, I just get nervous around her, and I don't like to open up myself too much. I think that's probably be a little turtle in the shell with her.
But you came out.
Yeah. Brought the turtle out of the shell, so thank you. But yeah, my other sister couldn't be here, and unfortunately, Jules is here, and so Tony, my other sister, was invited. She couldn't make it. And my brother-in-law Patrick has been in my life for a lot of years, a good brother, and so picking up new family members too, and looking forward to that.
And if you come with me for Christmas, you'll get to meet everybody else. Like my sister and my grandkids.
Are we going to Texas?
I want him to come, but he needs a real ID. That's next goal.
No, we can.
We'll get that. We'll make it.
Slide in the
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We can't drive. We only get 4 days off.
I drive fast.
I've heard.
Can't drive.
But yeah, Alex is gonna come over and say a few words. I guess he's got a little.
I'm gonna keep it very short.
Yeah, he's gonna keep it short.
Good. I don't like doing this stuff.
Good.
I'm Alex. Hi, Alex. Those of you that don't know.
Gear Jammer in the comments. He's the moderator, Gear Jammer, if you see him on the live stream.
So I met Brian about a decade ago. Started trucking, right?
Yeah.
Got your CDL. We share the same fine dining
Yeah.
at the truck stops.
Shout out to Cracker Barrel.
We've had fun.
Yeah.
Met Debbie. Say exactly what she said.
Yeah.
We were walking outside. She knew what you wanted. You were good. No, the good way.
Yeah.
The good way. Not
Yeah.
the bad way.
Yeah. I know. He was the first person I really told, hey, I think I like Brian. Oh, his girlfriend. Oh, shoot.
I
Never
wasn't that
mind.
mean about it.
No, you said it nicely. I think he has a girlfriend, though. I'm like, okay, never mind. I didn't pursue you at all. I left you
No,
alone.
we just talked, yeah.
We were friends. And then one day in the text, all of a sudden, he hearted something. If a guy hearts something when you're texting, just so you know, guys, when you heart,
Pay attention, Ethan, and all you young
you
folks
put a
here.
heart. That means you heart. And then when you, his text just changed all of a sudden, and I'm like, why is his text changing? The next thing I know, he's at my house. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both of you. Thank you.
Debbie, you didn't know though, his girlfriend's name started with a K with a heart and it ended with Worth, Kenworth.
And Alex never wears suits, by the way, too.
I can't wait to get out of this.
I don't wear suits.
I want to get out of this. You want your Brian and Debbie.
Cheers.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Oh, you want
We have a little something.
Come on up, you girls. So for those of you who don't know, this is Serena, my oldest. She's 24. Brianna's 23. Summer just turned 21 in August. So,
Yeah. So I have a little something to say on behalf of me and my sisters.
oh, she wrote the speech. See, Serena, we've always said it. Serena's a lot like Debbie. Serena's a planner. She's an organizer. Very smart.
Serena.
So, good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Serena, and this is Summer and Brianna, and we're Brian's 3 daughters here. And I just want to say, us lucky 3 souls who inherited this unique sense of humor, and unfortunately the dance moves.
Oh yeah, I know. I got 2 left feet.
You did okay. You didn't step on my foot. I'm very happy.
First off, I just want to say how happy I am to see my dad this happy. I noticed that before Debbie, there was a time in his life where like it was mostly like work, and then you'd go home and you'd just like rest, and then that was your life, and then you'd go back to work. And now Debbie keeps it exciting and
She does.
happy. So yes, and I just wanted to say, growing up, Dad was always full of energy and laughter and the occasional embarrassing dad joke, or not so occasional, actually very often. That made all of us groan and laugh at the same time. But I've always admired how much love you have to give Dad.
Thank you, Serena.
And for those who don't know, like we live in Las Vegas, Reno, and our dad's out in California, but he always makes the effort to reach out to us. And no matter how busy or like crazy life got. And so I just want to say, I love Debbie for how strong and confident and independent you are. Yes, and I think that you match her dad really well. I think that you do a great job keeping Dad in line.
She does. Short leash.
Yes.
I keep trying to extend the leash, but
She knows.
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to say, let's raise a glass to the love that never stops laughing, to a partnership that keeps growing stronger, and to a dad who proves that energy, joy, and a big heart only gets better with time. Cheers.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Well, you just watched our wedding.
Yes, you did.
We did have our wedding at the Little White Wedding Chapel.
Right.
It was amazing. We had it in the Amore Chapel, which actually has seating for 50. We didn't have anywhere near that. I think we had like 35.
Yeah.
Friends and family.
Then they have the original chapel next door. It's a smaller one. I think it only holds like 15 people.
Yeah, and you got to stand.
Is that where Elvis got married?
That's where Elvis got married. That is where Britney Spears got married.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I had seen a lot of it on Instagram, and I really liked some of the pictures I saw. So I just really liked that place. Actually, Lucy sent me clips from the Little White Wedding Chapel and said, I think you should get married here a long time ago. So anyway, we did, and we really liked it.
It was a good call.
Our minister that did our ceremony, his name was Angel. Very nice guy. First thing he said to Brian and I, how do you feel about God? And we said, we're both Christians. He said, good, so am I. So I thought that was a good first meeting.
Yeah, definitely. We told him to go ahead and mention that during the ceremony.
Yeah.
They just do so many weddings there. They have a system of just in and out. But it still was very personalized.
I thought so.
Very reasonable for the price. We didn't want to go. We could have did a big wedding ceremony and all this at Resorts World spent upwards of $20,000, but
Yeah.
we went way cheaper than that. We didn't have anywhere near the amount of people we planned on having at first. There's some family members that we wanted to have that couldn't show up, and then some friends too that also couldn't make it. Unfortunately, Annette was busy too.
Yeah,
You know, one of Debbie's moderators, you see her in the chats all the time. One of my sisters couldn't make it, so we missed a few of our friends and family, but it worked out perfect, actually.
It did.
You know, to a T.
Yeah, I think so too. They even had a lady there that was helping coordinate us walking down the aisle. You know, we had his little niece, Liv, and she had to walk and stop, and she got it like that.
Right.
She was our flower girl. You're going to notice when you watched the video that I have other music playing. I had From This Moment by Shania Twain was the song that we all walked, and then I walked down the aisle too, and that will get us a copyright. And the cool thing was, I had brought a Bluetooth speaker to play that, and our minister said, "What are you walking down the aisle to?" And I said, "From This Moment." He said, "I got it, and I'm already connected to Bluetooth." So he even took care of that for us, which was really cool.
Worked out perfect, so that was great. You know,
Yeah.
The whole experience was amazing. We would have loved to live stream the wedding, but unfortunately, with the music copyrights with YouTube, would have never worked out.
It wouldn't have worked out. And then we did rent a bus, basically to transport everyone from Resorts World to the Little White Wedding Chapel. They don't have parking there at all. So that was really cool. We rode on it on the way back, and we had so much fun in there. You saw it. It's kind of got like disco lights in it, and the seating is so cool. That did, you know, just to break down some prices for you if you want to have a Vegas wedding like that. The Little White Wedding Chapel was about $600, which that is dirt cheap, honestly. To have a chapel to get married in. The minister itself was just a tip of like $60 because his fee is included in that $600. Then the buses that we took with tip and everything were like $7 something. And then let me just tell you where we go next. We go to Resorts World, guys. Rebecca was kind enough to give us a 2-bedroom suite, entertainment suite. We had our reception in there. We did not have to pay a penny for that. We had earned that room with our play, and so we had the whole room, and Brian set the whole room up. I mean, from the cakes to the food. We got our food from Smith's. It's a grocery store in Las Vegas, basically. And
I had a lot of help too. Thankfully, Debbie's brother, Billy, helped me pick up the food to bring back to the hotel and get that set up. And then the bridesmaids did help decorate the room as well, set out all the flowers. Shout out to all the special bridesmaids who helped out as well. It just made the whole experience amazing. Everybody did their part. Everybody jumped in and helped out. And we figured we'd cater our own food, do it ourselves. It wasn't enough people to rent a hall for a specific catering, you know, and it just wouldn't have made sense, you know, to spend $10,000-$15,000 for less than 40 people. It just didn't make sense.
And that food cost us food and, well, the flowers, my flowers that I carried, the boutonnieres, the flowers the girls carried were about $230 total, $230. And then all the food, I think
like $650 total for all the food and flowers and everything. It worked out perfect, you know.
So I think we did the entire
time.
wedding for under $2,000, and that a wedding these days, I mean, even my dress was free. My friend Jody gave me the dress.
Jody's one of the people that couldn't make it. Shout out to Jody. Jody, thank you very much for all your help. All the effort that you put in. You put in a lot of planning. You worked with Debbie. You worked with the bridesmaids. Shout out to Jody. She was amazing. She just had some, personal matters come up at the last moment, couldn't make it, as well as so many other people did as well too. So we definitely understandable, things come up, but thank you, and I think Jody has been planning. She was wanting to be there for months and months. She was devastated she couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and also, I wanted to tell you, I did a Nurse Debbie video of me getting ready for the wedding. So it actually takes you behind the scenes of the girls giving me something borrowed, something blue, something old, something new. They gave me all that live on that. That is on my Nurse Debbie channel. If you haven't seen that and you want to go see that.
You gonna link it below?
Yeah, I can link it
Okay.
below. It's on my Nurse Debbie channel. And then I threw the bouquet. Actually, I threw one of the girls' flowers because my bouquet was so heavy. I didn't want to hurt anybody. And his oldest daughter, Serena, caught the bouquet.
Right.
And then Brian took the garter off my leg and shot it. And my son's daughter's boyfriend caught that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of cool.
And there's a lot of pictures right at the end of this video, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go
Okay.
ahead. As soon as this is done, I'm just going to play some music and I'm going to show you all the pictures from the wedding. And so if you want to stick around for the pictures, you can see my son did all the photography.
Shout out to Matt.
He
He's an
did
amazing young man.
Yeah, did a great
Good
job.
looking guy too.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. Anyway, all the pictures will be at the end, and he did all those pictures. So
Yes.
if you see some like cuts going from dry bar to the wedding, it's because we were so busy filming other things that it didn't connect real well. But you can see us get married. You saw us put the rings on each other's fingers.
Right.
You saw our vows, and that's the most important thing.
And again, a huge shout out to all the bridesmaids who helped out with everything, all the channel moderators, which a lot of them were bridesmaids anyway.
Yeah.
You know, Annette was amazing too in all the support as far as this. Nancy, thank you very much, Nancy, for your special gifts. You sent us
Yeah.
some amazing gifts before the wedding even, and thank you very much for that.
And then you helped out
And,
so much with the
yes.
bridesmaids too, setting up the room and everything. Nancy, you were there too. Annette sent us an amazing gift.
Yes.
And a lot of the great people gave us money. I got a Snoopy Kate Spade purse. Yes, I did.
Yes, she did.
Anyway, it's really
You'll see it on an
nice.
upcoming live probably.
Yeah. Brian's sister gave me that. I love that. That was such a unique gift. But you know, we had Spanglish there. We had Mag. We had Slots on Fire. We had a lot of slot channels there, and we had a blast.
And 3 live streams. We did 3 live streams that weekend, and it was just a really whirlwind of a weekend. We're still recovering. So, and then to end up the weekend, Debbie got sick first on that Sunday. Towards the end of that last live stream, she was not really feeling well.
No.
And then the Monday, she found out she was sick. So she just laid in bed and rested all that day. We left Resorts World like late that night, and I had to get back to work the next day too. So, day after that, and then I got sick, you know, after that too. And it
So
just,
actually,
a lot of recovery
tonight
now.
is going to be the first night that Brian and I actually sleep in the same bed since our wedding night.
Yeah, so we feel a lot better now, and
Yeah,
I'm about 98% recovered. I had a little congestion still, but you know that's nothing. So
Yeah.
but yeah, and then thank you again, Rebecca at Resorts World, Rebecca
Wow.
Porter. If you need to reach out to her, call Resorts World. Ask for Rebecca Porter. She's a casino host there, executive casino host, right?
Yeah.
I think executive casino host. She's an amazing lady, and she's worked with us for probably about 7 or 8 months of all the planning. I think it was a total of about 15 rooms that needed to be comped. Some of the people had never played there before, so we helped get with players cards and get them set up with accounts, and they had to earn some points too as well, and so everything worked out perfect. I did hit a big win while I was there too, which helped my play a little bit more this trip, and it was just a fantastic time. Debbie visited 3 different casinos during that trip with her besties, and it was pretty wild.
It was
wild
a
experience.
fun week. I was
So-
there from Wednesday till Monday. That is a long time
Yeah.
to be in Vegas.
Yeah.
But we had a great time. Rebecca took such good care of us. You know, all the emails back and forth over who was coming, who was canceling, you know, she just went above and beyond for us. So we are
Right.
so thankful to her for all of that. And anyway, she's just a great person. She's a
Right.
great friend too to
Yes,
us.
amazing.
Yeah.
So looking forward here. Now that the wedding's done, we can put all this behind us, and we're looking forward to it. 2026, an amazing year. We're going to have some amazing things planned. Debbie and I have some trips that we want to do. We're going to be sharing a lot more experiences with you now that we got all this wedding stuff out of the way. It's all done with.
I'm taking Brian to Texas for Christmas.
Texas for Christmas.
I'm going to expose him to Buc-ee's and all kind of stuff.
We got Christmas coming up now. Thanksgiving's next week, so we're not doing too much for that. We're just going to be hanging out with family. And then Christmas, we're going to be doing some decorating around the house for Christmas, so Debbie will probably be filming that for you guys as well. Check out a live she has coming up soon on her, Nurse Debbie?
Debbie.
Nurse Debbie, birthday live stream coming up. So don't miss that, guys. We appreciate that. And then what else did you want to talk about? Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it. But stay tuned for all the pictures from the
Yes.
wedding. They will follow this.
Follow this.
Yep. All right.
hang
Thank
on.
you, guys.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll just post more content as we get. My work schedule's still crazy, guys. Still working about 80 hours a week. So, but as soon as we get time off, we'll do more fun activities and we'll post more content as soon as we can.
For sure.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thanks.